I feel like that kind of like even out. Because Fundora got the belt, but Vergil kind of like got somewhat of an in. But I feel like, then again, I don't know. I would say
Excitement is growing around Jaron Boots Ennis in his next move at 154 pounds. Fans are debating whether Sebastian Fundora or Vergil Ortiz Jr. would be the better challenge. Both matchups could have a major impact on Boots' future.
It's the big fights.
You don't think there's one that's bigger than the rest?
No, I think between Fundora and Ortiz.
Yeah.
I feel like Fundora a big fight because he got a belt and he's 6'5" or 6'6" or something like that.
Roy Jones Jr. believes Boots should target Sebastian Fundora before the opportunity disappears. He feels Fundora's previous knockout loss gives Ennis a real chance to succeed. Jones also believes Boots' speed and power could make the difference.
Boots should go and try to make the Fundora fight?
He has to. Where else he gonna go? He been in this game 10 years, Andre. He gotta make every move he can make right now. He ain't got to, he can't wait forever. You know, we saw what happened with Boo Boo. Boo Boo kept waiting and look what happened with Boo Boo. He waited too long. You understand me? So you can't keep waiting like that. He gotta go. You go take these opportunities now while they're available. Guess what? Fundora has been KO'd and you have KO power. So that's not a fight you can't win. There's another huge payday.
There's more money.
You understand where I'm coming from? So you gotta look at it from that side too. But that's not ducking. That's just taking fights the smart way. Taking the smarter.
Greg Hackett considers Boots versus Fundora one of the biggest fights available at 154 pounds, that he believes both fighters have enough talent to make the matchup highly competitive. Hackett wants them to settle the debate inside the ring.
Of course, it's not next because Fundora got a fight coming, don't he? He got a fight that's mandatory, something like that. If it's Fundora, then it's Fundora. He'll find out. I think Fundora is a good fighter, but I think he's full of shit as well. He talk like nobody never went upside his head, like he never been put down, like he never been put out. You know what I'm saying? He is who he is, and he is dangerous, and that is the best fight at 54. But he'll find out.
Boots Ennis appears more focused on Sebastian Fundora than Vergil Ortiz Jr. His main goal seems to be securing the Fundora matchup. The fight has quickly become a major target for Ennis.
Well, if you listen to Boots, what's next? Boots already sound on Fundora. I think Fundora is one of the best fighters in that division, and Boots sound Fundora. So Fundora said he's going to fight Boots. So it'll probably be in December. Probably be. I'm just throwing it off because
Ennis understands that Fundora's height and reach create serious problems. Still, he remains confident that his skills can overcome those physical advantages, that he believes the challenge could push him to another level.
Do what we normally do. We're going to take care of that. You know what I mean? Fundora is a tall guy, long arms, and he can fight. You know what I mean? I want to see him, maybe he can bring Boots to another level. You know what I mean? Like I said,
Tim Bradley believes Fundora's size and reach are his biggest weapons. His long frame allows him to control distance and keep opponents uncomfortable. Bradley sees closing the gap as Boots' biggest challenge.
Who he is, he's a southpaw too, right? He has range, he has volume, he has punching power as well, okay? He knows how to keep his distance. He's difficult. I know he's been knocked out before. I know that. But you got to go through a dang rain of fire to be able to get close to this guy.
Bradley still gives Boots a strong chance because of his speed and footwork. That he believes Ennis can use combinations and body attacks to get inside. Those skills could help him neutralize Fundora's reach advantage.
Because of his elusiveness. And Boots is quick on the trigger. He's not as long as this guy, but he's not, he got about 74. This other, Fundora has about 80-inch reach. But he has a quick first step. He throws combinations. He is a risk taker. He's a hell of a body puncher. He has a large toolbox, I think, that can give.
Robert Garcia believes Fundora's size and awkward style could cause serious problems for Boots. He also points to Fundora's continued improvement as another major factor. Garcia feels the style matchup could favor the champion.
I think it's tough, man. Fundora it has a style that it's not going to make you look good. I would say I favor Fundora on that one, man. It's a fight that's not gonna be easy for Boots because styles make fights, and Fundora lately, since he became champion, he's getting better and better and better. There ain't nothing stopping.
Garcia believes Boots must keep Fundora under constant pressure. Body shots, smart movement, and cutting off the ring could be key. The goal would be to stop Fundora from controlling the distance.
A pressure fighter that's not gonna give up and he's gonna keep coming, working the body, and just kind of bullying Fundora into a fight, pressuring him into a tough fight. I think that's the style that might hurt Fundora. But Boots is, Boots could also, also fight smart. He's a good. He's got good footwork too. He's got good speed. So I don't think Boots is the type of brawler that's gonna push Fundora back. So I think that right there, I favor Fundora on that one. I think so. I think it's probably a mistake.
Brian Norman Sr. questions whether Fundora has faced the same level of opposition as Boots. He believes Ennis has already proven himself against stronger competition. That experience could become important in a potential showdown.
Of the test and weathered and the experience right now, Fundora. No, it's a good matchup. It's a very intriguing matchup. He hasn't been through what these people been through. So to me, he's looking for the perfect flat-footed fighter, or the perfect fighter that's gonna make him look wonderful, make him look great, and that's all he's looking to do.
Eddie Hearn respects Fundora's unusual style and physical advantages. However, he believes Boots has the ring IQ needed to make smart adjustments. Hearn remains confident that Ennis can solve Fundora's style.
Enough to adapt to everything, and that's the problem. A lot of these guys, no disrespect to Keith Thurman, but he's been done for a while. Yeah. But Tim Tszyu, these kind of guys, they're all great fighters, but they just can't adapt to styles. Josh has got an unbelievable IQ. Boots has probably got the best IQ in the game, I think. They can adapt in those kind of fights, and that's what you need to do, because Fundora is a massive problem. Yeah. Because how do you prepare for it? I mean, so until you get in there, start getting hit by these arms coming.
Gary Russell Jr. favors Boots because of his speed, power, and boxing intelligence. That he respects Fundora's improvement, but still considers Ennis the more complete fighter. Russell believes Boots has the tools to take control of the fight.
It's two sides to that contract. I gotta send it, and they gotta get accepted. So who knows? If he send it and Fundora accept it, then yeah, Boots he gonna have to work him. Now I feel like he got the punching power, and he's creative with his hands enough to put some combinations together to break this guy down. But Fundora, like, they both young, him, Boots, and Fundora, they're around kind of like the same age. They both young. They both learning. Fundora, he's learning how to box better. Knowing Boots, I'm pretty sure he's going to stay away from Boots. Boots is more craftier than any of.
Russell warns that Boots cannot rely on talent alone against Fundora. He will need strong defense, head movement, and intelligent pressure. Those adjustments could help Ennis overcome the size disadvantage.
It's always like they either the same height, the styles make it where as though they just like in the center pocket, middle of the ring, and they just going like skill for skill. You know what I mean? With this 7'8" tall guy, he like 7'8". He's not about to stand there. He might, but Boots is really going to have to show a different side of his ability. He's going to have to walk forward. He's going to have to move his head a lot more, not just be defensive discipline, but he's going to have to work in between. He's going to have to be defensive and offensively equally as good. You know what I mean? He's going to have to work it together simultaneously.
Paulie Malignaggi believes Fundora has improved tremendously over the years. His technique, defense, and composure have developed significantly. He has also maintained the size and power that make him dangerous.
Fundora's made a lot of adjustments to his style. He's getting better. Fundora's getting better, and Fundora's becoming more and more difficult to deal with. He's understanding how to adjust his distance, and a guy who knows how to measure his distance at 6'5", 6'6", at junior middleweight is very, very tough. This Fundora is a bit more difficult to get to, but he knows how to take the half steps back, push out, slide in and slide out, and make you pay, and he can still punch.
Malignaggi considers Fundora one of the toughest challenges at 154 pounds. His height, reach, and punching power can force opponents away from their normal style. His improved defense makes the matchup even more difficult.
It was an all-court fight for anybody because of his height and the power that he's got at that weight. But really, to break it down, it would be interesting, and it's a really weird, strange fight to try to figure out who has the advantage there. You know, Ennis is streaking, but Fundora also seems like he's getting better and more difficult to deal with as well.
He's been through a little bit more too, like knocked out.
He has. He's been knocked down, all that other stuff, and yes, a lot of blowhards will talk about that. Oh, this guy dropped and this guy hurt him, but I think Fundora's actually gotten a lot better. I think Fundora, the last couple of fights, has really looked a lot better. He's less hittable, fighting in a more cerebral way. He's eliminated some of the flaws in his style while keeping some of the strengths, you know, like keeping the strength. So for me, it's made him an even more difficult guy to deal with. And he was a difficult guy to deal with even with the flaws. But now that you have these improvements in Fundora's game and Fundora's style, I think he becomes even more.
Sean Porter favors Boots because of his athleticism and complete skill set. However, he believes Fundora's unusual style creates serious preparation problems. The winner may be the team that makes the better adjustments.
Because he's so electric, because he's shown tremendous power, because he's shown so many different movements and techniques, and everything jumps off the screen when it's Boots Ennis. But then when you got, like I always like to say, another weapon standing across from you, negating some of the things you do, forcing you to turn off some of the stuff you do. Now, here's the thing that makes this guy dangerous to Boots. What I feel I know about Boots, I don't know if they game plan. To me, it seems like Boots is like, and Dad Bozy, we just gonna get you ready. Can't nobody beat you. Well, sometimes you gotta get ready for the guy across from you. And what I now know about this dude, he getting ready for who's across from him. And that's why I'm breathing like that, because I know without a shadow of a doubt, he's going to be ready. He's going to have the right weapons, and he's going to be calling on the right weapons all night long. I have no doubt about that from this dude right here. And I know with all 16 plus weapons that Boots.
Chris Algieri also considers Fundora a unique challenge because of his dimensions, that he believes Fundora has become much better at using his jab and reach. His improved defense and discipline make him even harder to beat.
He's getting better. He's improving. He's improving. He's learning how to use his size. He's using his jab. He's being more disciplined. He's not taking risks like he used to. Talk about a guy who used to allow people to hit him and then has figured out that you shouldn't do that at the highest level in that Brian Mendoza fight. But since then, he's been very, very good. So, yeah, I can understand why people would see him as the final guy because, again, with those physical advantages and the way that he's getting...
Brian McIntyre praised both fighters for overcoming adversity throughout their careers. He believes Fundora and Boots have both earned their place among the division's elite. A showdown between them could attract huge attention from boxing fans.
With the range and the height he got, even though he'd been beat before, since then he's just been cleaning them up. And so we all waiting to see, when those two or three, like the four kings, when they tangle. So we, as boxing fans, we just sit back and wait.
Yeah. Is it kind of nice to not be part of that, the politics? You could be a fan,
I love it.
You don't have to deal with the nonsense,
yeah,
right?
I love it, man. I love it. I love the part that, like you said, just sit back and watch them, see how it all play out. And so, Boots, he got over that.
Boots Ennis versus Sebastian Fundora could become one of the biggest fights at 154 pounds. Both fighters bring different strengths and styles into the matchup. If it happens, they will finally have the chance to prove who belongs at the top.